Hello, my onions. I'm reviewing Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man Far From Home. That's the one with Mysterio. I give it a 6 out of 10. It is mediocre hogwash. Shit. So Spider-Man doesn't want to be Spider-Man for some reason. Unexplained. Maybe it's PTSD or something. I don't know. It's sort of not really hinted at enough or explained enough why he doesn't want to be Spider-Man. So he's like trying to avoid his responsibilities while being pulled back into the role of Spider-Man. Was Nick Fury needs his help? Was these Mysterio guy in the multiverse being revealed? Then we find he's not from multiverse. He's a fake Mysterio. And then it sets up Spider-Man No Way Home where it begins. And Spider-Man No Way Home is where this movie ends. Now I'm going to talk about Spider-Man Homecoming. I give that 6 points out of 10. That's the one where Vulture is like this regular hard-working man. Gets shut down, but he still takes and sells it for money, and Spider-Man stops him because he's trying to provide for his daughter. You know, he's kind of a douchebag, come to think of it, not thinking of the little guy and thinking of the wealthy appreciated, like Tony Stark. In hindsight, he comes across that selfish, arrogant prick in the first two ones. I can see why Spider-Man 3 is the best out of the Holland franchise by many fans that hated and like Holland Spider-Man. I agree, 3 is the best out of his franchise, but it's not good. It's just better. Not by much. But the same level of quality storytelling. Very stupid and aggressively stupid these movies are. Both and his trilogy that I talked about in this Fred movie video review. I give Spider-Man 1 and 2 as Holland's a 6 points out of 10. I hated them. They're just mediocre, stupid. Both of them, I hate both. Blah blah blah. I don't really care what's going on. It's like it's killing my brain cells, I think, to try to think of what's going on because I can't make out geography of the action or CGI. What's the CGI? What's real? I can't tell because it all looks fake to me like CGI effects. You remember when Spider-Man used to use not just reality CGI but also some practical effects and made the movie look convincing and visually stunning with Andrews and Maguire's run? Try to make Spider-Man look as realistic as possible with the costume and everything and seeing the wrinkles. We don't get that in the first two or the third one even. We might get a visual return for Spider-Man Brand New Day, but at what cost? I'd rather just have Spider-Man 4 with Maguire or Spider-Man 3 with Andrew rather than having Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. I don't think Tom Holland is going to call it. I don't think it's going to do as well. I think it's going to do well the first weekend. The second weekend, I'm not sure. I think it's going to drop off dramatically the following weekend. After the opening weekend, it comes out. If, it doesn't have good word, unless it has good word of mouth, the Spider-Man fans are happier than ever than they were with any of the Spider-Man movies. From Maguire's or Andrew or Holland's run. If it somehow is gets more praise than the Spider-Verse movies, then maybe it would have maybe it would have a chance, but I don't know. I just can't see that with Holland, He's not that complex or likable or even a funny Spider-Man or a really competent fighter. He doesn't have that much fighting spirit. He gets kicked ass a lot. More than Green Hornet from Seth Rogen movie, actually. He gets his ass kicked more than Seth Rogen as Green Hornet. How sad is that? Seth Rogen's more of a badass than Spider-Man from Holland's run. Seth Rogen's Green Hornet. Isn't that great? That's what you want, everyone, right? Spider-Man to suck. And to be a butt of a joke, right? Yeah. Yep, thank you for that. You fucking assholes. Spider-Man fans are the worst. Fuck you, fans. Spider-Man live action fan boy faggots suck. They all suck. I hate them all. So, I went on a bit of a rant. And well, that's my view on Spider-Man No Way Home. I mean, Spider-Man 1 and 2 is Holland's Far From Home and Homecoming. Goodbye. Subscribe. Like this video. Bye.